Hey everyone! First of all, thank you so much for 100 subscribers. It honestly feels like just yesterday that I was moving fresh into my new dorm, but somehow after 4 whole years, we have finally made it to grad week. I wanted to end things with the big grad celebration on Friday, but until then, starting Monday, there is a bunch of senior events, celebrations, and Pasadena adventures that I also wanted to take you along for. Not only is this for my own memories, but maybe you can also get a glimpse into what graduation is like and what Caltech is like. So let's get into it. So every year before graduation, Caltech organizes a senior trip and the school just handles all of the important logistics. So they'll book the ferry ride there and back, and they'll book the hotels, and they'll give it to you at a discounted price. My friends and I just spent the day walking around the island, going to cute shops, hanging out at the beach, spotting lots of little fish and also this big one, playing board games, going to an escape room, and just one last chance for everyone to hang out with each other before we all go our different directions. It's actually a funny story because when I was in 5th grade, I was supposed to go to Catalina in 6th grade, but right then I moved schools and the new school had gone in 5th grade. And then when I moved schools again in 8th grade, they had just gone like 1 or 2 years before too. So I kept missing my boat to go to Catalina Island. So this time I was like, no, I have to go. Another one of the traditions during grad week is called the Caltech Senior Banquet. It's just a very fancy dinner inviting graduating seniors and their family and friends, and it's held at the Caltech Athenaeum, which is so beautiful. And if you don't know, it's actually quite historical as well. So they have rooms too. So Einstein would live here and he would also eat lunch here. It was just great to connect with everyone while also having delicious food.
Oh my god, that was so exciting.
Then there's this other Caltech tradition I wanted to talk about that's not graduation specific. It definitely feels like a part of the grad celebration. It's called Midnight Madness. It happens actually every quarter during finals week. It's supposed to be like a stress reliever for those who have finals. We could just enjoy it. The Caltech staff will always go all out organizing it. They have all kinds of foods. This one was cowboy themed. Then I also wanted to give you guys a room tour. I actually moved out of my room a couple of months earlier because I graduated a little bit early. I still feel like this is part of the graduation process, saying goodbye to your room forever, so I wanted to include it in here.
And this is the door where you enter. I have the towels and my closet and this little mirror. Yeah, this is my room. Little sink, and you can see here I have this little jewelry thing that I made.
And then of course we had to spend some time exploring Pasadena. One thing I love about Caltech's campus is it's right next to Old Town Pasadena, which is just such a lively area with tons of shops, restaurants, and little places to explore. My friends and I, we love board games, so we ended up visiting Pasadena's board game cafe. So we just played a quick game of Uno, and honestly, it was so fun.
I gotta take it for my vlog.
After that, we checked out this new matcha cafe and tried some of their drinks and desserts. It was actually really cute. The area was very spacious, and honestly, I don't even know how we ended up doing half of the things we did. We found these break apart bunnies.
It's a break apart bunny. So like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Nom.
We got some fun drinks.
Got two. That is really cute.
Vegan shin ramen. Isn't that crazy?
You know, these little moments with friends are honestly some of the things that I think I'll miss most about my time at Caltech.
Hello there.
And finally, what we've all been waiting for, graduation day.
Keep going faster.
The ceremony was held on Beckman Lawn, which is basically just this huge grassy area. They called each person up one by one alphabetically. And I actually learned this little graduation etiquette thing like right beforehand, that you're supposed to shake with your right hand and then pick up the diploma with your left hand.
Ishita Mathur.
We had some really cool speakers. Our commencement speaker was actually Kip Thorne, who is an astrophysicist and Nobel Prize winner. And if you don't know, he was also the chief scientific advisor on the film Interstellar by Christopher Nolan. Seeing someone like Kip Thorne, who was able to connect science with storytelling, I think it's just really inspiring to see people in the scientific field who are also creative and artistic, because it reminds you that you don't have to, put yourself in one box. You can do everything you want to do, and sometimes the coolest things are formed when you combine two spaces that are like not supposed to be together. Anyways, yeah, that was basically a short version of grad week. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you join me for the next adventure. As you can see behind me, this is my new apartment, so I have a video coming out on that soon.